Dead machines circled the silent red world for decades. Then one forgotten satellite suddenly woke up again. Beneath the frozen deserts of Mars, humanity survived like insects underground. The city never slept because survival never allowed it. Every breath on Mars had a price, and sometimes the planet whispered before it killed. Deep inside the ventilation tunnels, something had learned human voices, and it no longer sounded distant anymore. The child walked into the darkness without fear, as if something beneath Mars had called her home. That night, hundreds woke screaming at the exact same moment, because they had all seen the same dream underground. The children kept drawing symbols nobody had taught them, maps of tunnels buried far beneath the colony. Scientists believed they were studying earthquakes beneath Mars, until the recordings began breathing back at them. The mining drill carved through stone for years without stopping. But beneath the rock, something soft had been waiting. The tunnel walls pulled slowly around the miners, like the colony had entered the body of something alive. The missing explorers were never seen again. Only fragments of their damaged recordings returned from the dark. A strange black substance moved across the astronaut's glove, reacting like it was searching for life. Thousands of whispers echoed through the underground recordings, not random sounds, but trapped human memories. Then the entire colony lost power at once, and for the first time, Mars became completely silent. Days later, the missing child returned from below, but whatever came back was no longer fully human. The infection spread quietly beneath human skin, changing the body one dark vein at a time. Passengers on the underground train stopped blinking entirely. Then every face slowly turned together. Some colonists stopped fearing Mars completely. They believed the planet wanted to set humanity free. When the oxygen systems finally failed, civilization collapsed instantly. Because on Mars, even air could start a war. Lost inside the storm, the astronaut heard a familiar voice, even though the person speaking had died years ago. Soon the ground itself began pulsing rhythmically beneath the colony, like the heartbeat of something awakening below. Deep beneath the surface, explorers discovered a colossal chamber, and something enormous moved within the darkness. The tunnels were never random underground caves. They were part of a planetary nervous system. Thousands stood motionless beneath the red emergency lights, smiling together as their minds slowly merged into one. By then, the colony had become almost completely silent, except for the footsteps following the final survivor. At the deepest point beneath Mars, an ancient structure awakened, as if it had waited millions of years to open again. Then the darkness finally looked back at humanity, a colossal living eye opening beneath the planet. Every screen across the colony activated simultaneously, displaying the same terrifying message to everyone. The infected no longer needed oxygen masks to survive. Mars itself had already changed them forever. Beneath the crust of Mars, a giant neural mind awakened slowly. The planet was never dead, only sleeping.